Alright, what's going on everyone on YouTube? This is Very Mellow Man, and welcome to yet another boss in the Arch Enemies Enhanced Bosses and Special Enchantments mod by Christopher. So we have another character here. Dresdo Willowhollow, who I had joined the Thieves Guild, because in order to fight this next enhanced boss, we have to go to join the Thieves Guild and do 5 small jobs in Windhelm in order to eventually unlock Lywn as a boss to fight in Windhelm. And the reason I'm using Fangdal is pretty simple. It's a thief character who's going to be
Hollyfrost farm outside the city. It's honest work.
Specializing in
I've been looking for you.
sneak
Looks like that's it.
damage
Got to
and
go.
bow damage.
The cruel seas.
My daughter Fiotli. She was murdered a few months ago. Left her laying on the
Right,
ground.
arch
in
enemies,
her own
difficult
blood.
bosses,
I
unique
assumed they were after her
enchantments.
valuables. She always wore far too much jewelry in public. Then I told her it'd be the death of her. I never thought. No need to explain. I'm well aware of your guild's methods. Took me
Yeah,
weeks,
Cristobot.
but I finally tracked down to kill her. A bloody Altmer at that. Let's just say I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye. He fancied himself a thief in some sort of new... Well,
Right.
like I told Delvin, I think we can help each other. You recover what I'm looking for, and take out... Exactly. One of the pieces stolen from her was a silver locket. A Cruel Sea family heirloom. I want it back. The only name I have is Naranya. There's a house right here in Windhelm. That's where you should begin looking. Should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
Trust me, sir, being an adventurer is much worse for your health.
Yes, can I help you with something?
I mean about
Fiotli.
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 Fiotli,
Where have I
okay.
heard that name? Oh, of course, the poor girl who was murdered. Such a beautiful young thing. Tragedy, to be certain.
Drop the afternoon involved in her death.
How dare you! You're accusing me of taking part in such a heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing.
Tell me everything or like Fiotli.
Now, just a moment. Let's think about this, you know, discuss it like two rational people. Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed.
Who's
It's
crazy?
a guild of Altmer thieves. They call themselves the Somerset Shadows. Their leader, Lywn, he's the worst of the lot. He steals valuables from the dead.
So he mirrors his marks.
No, Lywn prefers stealing from the deceased. Digs up the corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of it.
How'd you get involved, Naranya?
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time ago. When Lywn moved into the area, he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me.
So tell me where Lywn's hiding.
If I tell you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild, and one of the best fences in Skyrim.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. That's not our way.
Lywn is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so be careful. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll
Yeah,
make good
yeah.
on
If you
my
play the
end of
Thieves Guild
bargain.
quest line, you'll know that Naranya becomes another fence if you defeat.
I'm sorry I missed you.
Yeah, it's alright. You were threatened, etc., etc. Alright, so this part's annoying because all the Somerset Shadows have enhanced gear. Which means we need to make sure that we can basically have to make sure we do this. Or that happens.
Lucky.
Well, first of all, the other reason I have Fangdal is because he starts with an elven bow of fire and 60 elven arrows, which will deal more. Oh, I forgot we have fire arrows. I forgot I got fire arrows from some other dude. Oh man, okay. Oh, if you're wondering what is going up with the literally flaming bows, I'm trying a Imperial Agent mod called Epic Enhanced Artifacts, which alright. Now I can loot his elven arrows, take his golden arrow blaze, his elven sword leeching. We'll switch over to elven arrows because I want to save my fire arrows for something else. But the important part is that, yeah, we have way.
Cave here. Think we should check it out?
I do think that. Now, again, we're playing on adaptive difficulty, and we're at level 11 because that's about as high as I chose to take this mod, but I'm also like using the starting crafting items that the mod author Cristobot has decided to give me in order to make potions that will keep me from getting destroyed in one hit, like those fortify attribute recovery potions. All those things. I'm sorry if the flickering is obnoxious. I'm only going to be using this mod for this video just to see how it looks. But yeah. Oh, obviously, by having Fangdal, I was able to.
Would you look at that?
I have Fangdal pump my archer up to level 50 by training with him. So we don't have to worry about that for now. And yeah, the reason I'm using this thief is because there was some, like, it would be kind of a nightmare to just have all the bosses fought by one character. Especially because especially for the Civil War quest line, because oh my god. Especially because, you know, we're fighting both Tullius, both the Stormcloaks and the Imperials eventually. So it makes sense to eventually make separate characters so we can take on the Civil War and show off both those enhanced bosses.
Don't like the looks of this.
What was that?
Can't win this! That's all you got!
Well, okay. You got too close.
Don't like the looks of this. Use your smarts, he said. I think I'm supposed to figure out.
What was that?
Over here!
Well, that's Linway. He's gonna be a pain. Oh, Linway, you are gonna be a pain.
Nothing here after all.
Someone will suffer this injustice.
Yo, Linway actually deal a lot of damage to you, bro.
There's no escape!
Okay.
Someone will suffer this injustice. Someone there.
This is right. So what really did the day here was the nature of the poison of paralysis. Target's paralyzed. Obviously, you can resist the paralysis. Well, here's what's really important. Drains the target's health by 27 points per second for 10 seconds, which is about 250 points of health damage. Constant poison temper reduces maximum current health by 41 points, which means that if the target's health is low enough, they will eventually suffer a fatal catastrophe. And it will keep stacking for another 20 seconds. And on top of that, your health is just straight up damaged by points. So enough bow attacks from something like that, and it's bye-bye for Linway. Elven Bow of Immobilizing. 3,500 gold. Potion of Ultimate Healing. And here's Linway's Shield, which is like pretty much all the special bosses in the game will have at least one piece of unique named enchanted equipment for you. And the reason you have multiples is that you can disenchant one of them to get the effect, and the other two you can put on yourself. One set for yourself and one set for your followers. So, Linway's Hood, Linway's Armor, 100 Stamina, 40% match resistance, 200 points more health, and double health regeneration. Linway's Hood, 4% more bow damage, water breathing, another 1% magic regeneration, 15 points better speech, destruction spells cost 30% less to cast, and increased magicka. Linway's Boots makes our sneaking 35% better, muffles our movements, doubles our stamina regeneration, and we get 50% more health regen. Finally, Linway's Gloves, which increases one-hand attacks by 25%, 30% more bow damage, makes lockpicking 35% easier, and pickpocketing 30% better. Blocking 4% more damage for shield. Speaking of that shield, I was expecting to have this. The Elfin Shield of Shadow Protect allows us about 35% more damage for shield. Increases our light resistance by 100 points having equipped. Increases fire resistance by 35%. Oh, okay. Alright.
Can't wait to count out your phone.
All right. But yeah, we have the locket. Just barely got everything we want. I wasn't expecting to go with a shield for this character, but I may just have to just take advantage of the fact that this will be interesting actually, because if I do this, it's just interesting. But yeah, this is not about completing quest lines per se. This is just about looking good. So that's Linway. And I will see you guys in the next one, which may well be Mercer Frey. Take care.